do some Hogwarts Legacy. Check this is off. Yep. Seems to be okay so far. We've not actually started anything yet. Might just fire up Rivals and see if it breaks it. A baby storm in the background there. See what's going on. Facebook looks okay. BATTLESTORM looks okay. That looks okay. No drop frames just yet. Let's see if it handles this. To me, guys, gonna get you nothing's dropping here. It is saying it's unstable, but it's which on the system, right? How's that coming through on vertical? Oh, we're working. Wow. It's taking a month to do. I'm just going to try it out with a little bit of movement and stuff, and then we'll dive into Hogwarts. Yeah, let's go. What's this? Hang on. We're just giving a little stream test, guys, just to test some stuff out. Make sure you've got no drop frames in there. Yeah, it's looking okay on my end. So far, so good.
We'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Where'd you get the mech?
It was my dad's.
If you're on and you're watching this, let me know what it looks like, will you?
You know who killed him?
I don't want to talk about revenge. I just want to carry on his work.
Yeah, it looks okay, guys. Looks okay, it's holding up, no drop frames.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
There's a bit
3,
of a delay.
2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Past, present, future, don't matter. We gotta save them all.
Need some ranged firepower.
You're up, little one.
How'd you get off? How'd you get off?
More scum scraped off.
Focus on the battle.
High caliber.
Your arrow cuts through the air.
Oh, got me. How's the stream holding up? Look alright?
Render me assistance.
They ain't seen nothing yet.
What's a team of heroes without Iron Man?
you got me again.
Render me assistance.
I know we're just about to dive into Hogwarts, guys. I'm just testing the stream out.
Extended my deployment.
See if we can get this. It's not very fast.
Armed and dangerous. Look out, smoke.
Chin up. Secret is halfway. Stop them. Better stop that vehicle. Help,
Turret's close.
He's cool.
fire mode.
Woo! Never miss.
God, get out.
Powers are mine.
This is not over.
Okay.
There's still a chance to stop them. Gather
Why am I pause? Okay.
Pulse charge. Fire.
You got them all.
What is it? Some sort of slug?
Shake it up. You stop them in their tracks.
Need some ranged firepower.
I am through. Maximum pulse.
Kaboom, Dad.
We are through. Maximum pulse.
Yeah, smooth, guys, smooth.
You
After
needed some
that.
help, didn't you?
But not today.
Just a few minutes more and then we're straight into our favourite Hogwarts with playthrough. No
Hostile ahead.
no commentary, no...
The good guys.
Come on.
I am Bruce Banner, and I am calm.
Judge, jury, executioner!
I'm counting on you, Ben.
Light. Armed and
Someone so
dangerous.
today.
Stop them in their tracks.
Again.
War is hell, right, Barnes? Need some ranged firepower. Out of the infirmary.
Okay. One. Got me.
Back for another tour.
Not bad we
You
game.
stop them in their tracks.
Okay, hide. Let's go. Wow.
I am Asgard's might!
Revenge.
Smoke up!
I'm counting on you, friend. Fire mode.
Let's go around here so we can sneak peek. Can't sneak behind that, can you?
Heads up. Back
Try this
guys.
way. Try and flank.
Yeah, I earned that one.
Battlefield ready again.
I feel your pain.
Simple.
Got one, got one, got one. Nearly dead though.
Heads up, they've got a sniper. Only 60 seconds left.
Heavy weapons.
Light. Armed and dangerous! Again!
They don't look friendly.
Sneak around here.
Let's hold out a little longer.
Yeah, the reason I'm playing this is just checking out the
Be
stream.
helpful.
Judge, jury, executioner!
The final 10 seconds.
Ooh, sniper got me big time there.
Judge, jury,
That's a good shot.
executioner!
Watch this. Boom. Nice shot.
Gather around. Another
Nice shot.
victory.
Hey, Anastasia, welcome in. Still won. We won the game. Let's go. Just say thanks to the gang, and then we'll dive into some Hogwarts Legacy. So I'm just testing the stream out. Was just having a wee play of. I'm good, thanks, Anastasia. How are you? You alright? How are you doing? You good? You well? Thumbs up. Can't see him, but give him a Right. Right. Sorry, let me just sort this out before we get into it. Want this to be bigger, like that. Shift it over a wee bit, like so. Right, so plan is, like we promised, everyone on the stream and everyone that's been waiting for it, is let's dive into Hogwarts. So we're just testing the stream stability, so we've had no dropped frames on that. Yeah, we seem to be pretty solid. How's it looking, Anastasia? Is it looking all right? On you're over on Twitch, aren't you? Is it looking okay on Twitch? I mean, it's showing as 720p. So yeah, I hope that's okay. Right, give us a second. Let me get set up here. Right, Hogwarts Legacy.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause
Check it's coming through on here. Okay. Yeah, nice. So we've got
'cause I wanna freeze this moment, make it mine, hold you close. Now my heart's wide open. When I'm with you, suddenly I feel no pain. Do you make it go away? Do you make it?
just gonna try something. Anastasia, keep an eye on Twitch for me. If it drops out, just spam the chat and then we'll get it going. See if we can get to 1080p.
Wanna freeze this moment, make it mine, hold you
Like
close.
that.
Now my heart's wide open. When I'm with you, suddenly I feel no pain.
See if it's coming back in.
Do you make it go away? Do you make it?
But, yeah, I don't think it's going to let me get any higher on Twitch. But hey, it is what it is, I suppose. Does it look okay? Quality wise, I mean. Suppose I can check it myself, don't I? Bear with us, guys. We go. So. Yeah, it's actually right.
You know that I binge watch your face, even wood from outer space. That's the hold you have on me, and I can see you feel the same.
Give this
I'll
just
see
getting
you
set
at
up
the
here.
aisle, white dress, white shoes and style. For as long as I can breathe, I wanna be with you and I know that it's rare to find your other half. 8 billion people and I crossed your path. You and I are the movie stars, and the author of our love must have been Nicholas Sparks. We are cinematic, like a modern classic. I just sit back and rewind. I'm a sucker for your punchline. Cinematic, like I've never
Okay, so it's pumping it out
oh my
at
god, I can't deny. I'm a sucker for your
720
punchline.
traveling in 1080, but hey, here's what it is, I
Everybody's
suppose.
got their flaws,
I've
but
got
I'll take you
1440p
as you
stable
are.
on,
I keep the tension high.
on
We might
YouTube.
electrify, and ooh,
Yeah, let's run with this. Let's see how it goes.
deep like that. It's Russian roulette. I know that it's rare to find your other half. 8 billion people and I crossed your path. You and I are the movie stars, and the author of our love must have been Nicholas Sparks. We are cinematic, like a modern classic. I just sit back and rewind. I'm a sucker for your punchline. Cinematic, like I've never had it. Oh my god, I can't deny.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thanks for joining us. We are just kicking off. We're about to dive into Hogwarts. Just did a bit of a stream test, so if you jumped in and rewind back. We're playing Marvel Rivals just to check quality and stuff like that, but it seems to be working okay. So we seem to have dropped a bit on Twitch, because we're logging directly in from OBS to YouTube, but what that means is we've got 1440p on YouTube and it's stable. No drop frames yet. We were playing pretty intense. So yeah, we will dive back into Hogwarts Legacy. So we're at about 10 hours in the game now. I think that's probably about halfway, which is cool. So as per the community asked, doing a couple of non-commentary games, just so you guys can drop in, chill, chat, and all that kind of thing. I will jump into the chat if I get a minute, say hello and stuff. But yeah, it's been quite a good game so far. We've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. I mean, gameplay is a piece of cake, so it is just story mode and running through it. But yeah, the scenery and stuff's pretty good. Yeah, it is a good looking game, especially PS5 update and stuff like that, so that's why I've been trying to push the 1440p for you guys. Yeah, we might drop back into other stuff as we get back into Call of Duty and stuff, but yeah, I'm going to just listen to this song and get us going, okay? Let's get this going. Alright guys, I just fired up TikTok, so apologies if you've already heard this, but I am BATTLESTORM 78. Welcome to the stream. in response to the community, we are doing some pure gameplay. Some pure gameplay videos, which is basically gameplay only. The chat's still open, so you guys can chat amongst yourselves and drop in and say hello and stuff like that. Give us a like as well, we really appreciate that. Nice one, Amir, thank you. Yeah, love to you guys. So yeah, Hogwarts Legacy, we're trying to stream it on 1440p, not on TikTok or Twitch, but we're getting it through on stable on YouTube, so you know, check out that channel if you want to see slightly higher quality and your phone and that can handle it. It's BATTLESTORM 78. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up, switch it over and do gameplay only. You guys can sit back and relax, enjoy the stream. And yeah, I'm enjoying the game. The game is pretty good, guys. If you've not played it, I mean, the gameplay's for babies, right? But it's a pretty chilled stream. It looks pretty good. And you know, you can sit back, relax, enjoy the views, run around Hogwarts School, learn some lessons, cast some spells, kill some spiders and stuff like that. It's been pretty cool so far. We'll be doing some learn how to fly, so we'll be trying to get a broom and stuff like that tonight. So yeah, sit back, relax, tune in and chill. If you need to ask me anything, just pop it in chat, I will answer. But yeah, see you soon. Let's go.
You'll not cast successfully if you don't first see it.
I don't think anyone at the Mint.
Oh, hard work and good luck go hand in hand.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spint Witches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare yew weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I have a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take wind wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals were overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
I'm afraid that costs a bit more than you have. That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and the knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm. Revelio.
The chairs in the common room are... Oh, if Black hadn't cancelled it, we wouldn't be looking for the block.
Hey you, Ravenclaw.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Missed one. Ho! Ho! Success. Now that's more. Made it. Did it! Ah-ha-ha! Success. Aha! Brilliant!
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared. An anonymous house.
Historically speaking, there's never been.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Revelio. Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
Oh, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Revelio.
Oh, will there ever be another wizard as peculiar as you, Rick Young? The youngest of Woodcock's sons. Bricks were laid.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name? Is that... goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Accio. Accio.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Reparo. Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden stitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio. I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent.
Revelio.
It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
I don't have it.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Revelio.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the Blasting Curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the target. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne, Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
If your sister is unwell, she may not want visitors.
Meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs. Trust me, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too.
Very well. Let me know when and I'll meet you.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short...
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that,
Would that you all wielded that power for good.
Confringo! Incendio! Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
That's the best.
Incendio.
Ah, there you are. Gotcha. Incendio. A life for a life. Run back to your master like the pets you are. Ugh.
It isn't Nora Treadwell's precious little gun.
Incendio. Protego.
Admirable trick.
Is that the best you've got?
Not stupid one. Confringo.
Did I hurt you?
Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Protego. Stupid one. Stupid one.
Like a baby.
Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Incendio. Stupid one.
Clumsy little fool. Let's drop a phone call, that is. You haven't got...
Protego. Confringo.
This is almost...
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Protego.
I want...
Stupid one. Confringo. Incendio.
What? No. decision I've made yet.
Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Who lived here, I wonder?
I heard. Come here.
Confringo! Incendio! Potato!
Why can't I hit you? I'll bury you in the deepest.
You'll have to fight it, Vincent.
Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Potato! Confringo! Incendio! Fran Rocket fooled you all, to your demise. Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Protego! Incendio! Accio! Confringo!
You've made a mistake.
Protego!
I've never been one. I've never been one for gardening.
Incendio! Confringo!
Bakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine. No idea who this Bakar is, mind you.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
I'm famished.
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis. Well done.
Who's there?
Stupefy!
They were just here. Must be something here.
Stupefy!
Does Hogwarts teach you nothing about dueling?
Potato! Stupefy!
There must be something here. Ranrock said so. I refuse to be defeated.
Stupefy!
Seems your art. You wanted away. Vegetation does not belong in battle. You that's unimpressive.
Accio!
You're so very weak.
Potato! Stupefy!
Who's there? Someone's here.
Confront! Potato! Incendio! Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. Spells won't save you now.
Why don't you come up here?
Not
Take
quite.
Incendio. Confringo. Child it.
You won't get away with that.
Incendio.
Was that your best?
Confringo.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Let's head inside.
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle. I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to Sandakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, You've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs near the entry. I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. That must have done something. Best have a look around. Revelio. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Potatoes! These look familiar. Accio! Was it Accio I used before? Accio! What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. The room changes when I move in and out of the archway. Way out on one side, but when I pass through the archway, it's blocked by a wall. More statues. Confringo! Incendio! Incendio! Not making this easy. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. I need to see how the room changes when you're in and out of the archway. I'll never get used to these floors. Accio! Don't like the look of this. Incendio! Protego! Incendio! What a relief. Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach. Welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, You should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them. I should ask Serona.
Spectacular news! The broom upgrade's ready. Ha! Stop by the shop when you can.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special
Revelio.
price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate it. I'm afraid that costs a bit more than you have. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
I think we're going to leave it there tonight, guys. Thanks for jumping in and joining us. Let's have a quick look at the quests we've got. Hang on. Let's see where we got to. So, yeah, 1 trial completed. That's good. There's 4 in total. We've got to do some running around and get some other magic bits. We'll probably box off some of these quests tomorrow. Yeah, we've got a few to do. We've also got some Owl Post quests to complete. So, yeah, we've got a fair bit to do before we do the next trial. So we'll be back tomorrow, probably 7 o'clock. Calling it there. It's a couple of hours. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for jumping in. And hope you enjoyed it. Although there was a bit of a weird start with Marvel Rivals at the front there. But yeah, it's been good. Been good. First trial's done. Happy with that. Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow. Where are we? Yeah.